Can your roamer fast roll out?
Yeah, I can.
You can. Okay.
These.
It's really
That may
fun.
change what I. Are you talking about the choke one or the valley one?
I can do Valley, yeah.
Okay, valley. Yeah, this I fucked it up, but you can. Yeah, if you can do that one and like land on top of their cafe,
Such
that
a
is
powerful
really.
spot on the map.
It's really good. Um, so we can talk about. Let me see. I sat up in my chair. Hold on. Oh,
Gamer posture.
yeah. Um, let's just go over. So, like, the reason I'm talking about Valley is because when we play left on these mids, we actually all roll out Valley. We actually forgo choke to begin with if we go left because we just found that the damage you take walking up this way just ain't worth it.
It
And
is
if
a
your
little
soldier can
tight thing.
fast roll out and like get up here or on here and spam them early so that way the demo can't like shoot you choke, then it's really good. Your scout just does like this double jump onto this box and then up onto here and then he's just here. And your medic can just kind of like walk and start coming left.
Interesting.
That we don't. You guys don't have to do that because it does require your armor to do the fast rollout like every time. And if he like misses it, then you guys can just play normal, I guess. But if we go left, that's what we do.
If he
The
misses
mids I was gonna teach you guys, which these are mids that can take you all the way to winning advance. They don't really work in invite, but you can like these mids are really good. Is the meat mids where basically your demo will roll out choke. You will stand right like here, spot where the demo is, and then call if he's going left or right. And then if he goes left, you meet him. And if he goes right, you meet him. And then your demo, this is a lot. This mid is on your demo a lot. Your demo will call, be like, all right, they're getting aggressive. Because what you want to do really is you want to catch them like here. In like this space or like this space, like as they cross, if you know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like Granary, where like you're trying to push them into the corner of the map to kill them all in one spot. But like the demos, so like say for example, you show up to mid, team goes right. All right, demos here, you're spamming across lane here, making sure they can't walk up. As soon as you call their aggression or they bomb, your pocket, who should be 300 here, just sitting waiting, just be like, all right, you'll hit
Perfect.
that jump, but just be like, all right, we're double bombing. And then like your roamer, you can do like this jump. Uh, and you guys want to try and just land on them and then have your scouts walk forward. If you want to be a rat playing scout, you can run under here and try and kill the demo or something as your soldiers are landing.
I see that a lot. I feel like it works
Yeah,
decently
it's
well.
yeah, Shamu and like Yum Yum do it a lot. Um, so that's kind of like, and then the same kind of applies to the left, kind of. So you want to take, if they are meeting you left, you want to come up here, shoot this demo as much as you can and force him back. Try and get a soldier maybe up here, and just continue to like fight them because there's not really like if you hit damage, these mids should basically turn into double bombs no matter what. Um, you don't really want to play a spam on this mid. It's kind of too big and people get healed too quick. It's not like it's not like I'm trying to develop a mid where it's like the process central one I taught you guys, but on Sunshine,
Right.
but haven't quite figured it out yet. So we're just kind of rocking with meat mids. Um, So if they come left, your demo just kind of shoots. Your play scout can run under again. Your pocket scout can kind of like jump up on Tetris if he wants to, like play around this area, while your demo's kind of holding this lane. Your medic can kind of heal you both here. Your soldier can get up here, and then if because if they give, if for some reason they give and they are not like their demo comes right, you guys are meeting them, he's shooting, he goes, fuck that, I'm getting hurt, I'm falling back, take your fucking space. If they are forced to walk this way, all the way this way, first of all, your demo should be destroying them as they walk. And second of all, this soldier that took the high ground should be like don't do that. Don't spam rockets. This soldier should be like this. Like landing on them, if that makes sense. So literally, your scouts this map is to stop their double bomb and nothing else. Like your pocket scout. If they do start double bombing, like I would first mid, I would run. So I'm talking and trying to do this. First mid, I would try and run under the point, and then if they double bomb and your scout can't deal with it, your pocket scout can't deal with it, and your demo and shit, and it's then stop running under the point, second mid, and just do something normal. Does that make sense?
Was that for the flank scout? Sorry.
Yeah, for the
Okay.
flank scout. So, like, if you guys are just getting double bombed, like, forego the under the point.
And just.
But
Help.
you should really be double bombing, like you can go first if you have significant damage, especially if you're going right. If you're going right and they are walking up, like if you're meeting them to the right and they go left and they're walking up into that area, like that should just be like a signal to do this, and everybody walk forward. Like the right mid is a lot easier than the left mid. But you can't always make them go right, you know what I mean? So you have to like be good at both.
So on our side, we should try not to go our own left as much if we're rotating.
Like when you come up here, like if they roll out and their demo's like playing left, your demo has to like walk up this way and like arc stickies at that guy. What you guys should be doing is you guys should all be running up here like as fast as possible as soon as it's called left, because you don't want to get caught in this area. And you want to get to like medic. I would probably position yourself literally here with like a pocket scout here and a demo here. And like your soldier, your pocket should probably try and get up here. Or your roamer. Your roamer's fine too. Just one of you, if you come left, one of you should try and jump bell here. And the other one should try and jump roof here. Because if they're meeting you, the map should be confined to like this space and then under the point. If there's some dude alone on the right, you guys should double bomb. Like if you call them split, like if you call like demos isolated with medic and soldier here, there's like a scout on the right, the roamer rolled out faster on top of their shit, like then you guys need to call like they're disconnected, we need to bomb.
Right, makes sense.
Yeah,
But
it's
if
a lot
they're
of
all
info.
So the
open,
This mid is hard. This mid is really hard. Like I'm gonna be really honest. Because like it comes down to like your demo man has to call what side they go. You meet them on that side, then you call your double bomb based off how much damage your demo does or where they're positioned. The good positioning for double bombs is if they're caught behind the like between the Tetris, like here. Less good if the medic is standing here where I told him to, because that guy can just surf out Valley. But if they're kind of deep up this way, like here, like you guys should be on them. You guys should not let them try and run at you if you're meeting. If you're meeting, it should be an easy double bomb.
should
that
be
make sense?
should we be looking for meets every time? Like as soon as like I see like their demo commit to a direction, I need to
Yeah, you should
walk
meet.
in the same direction.
Yeah, you guys can mirror if you if
Bro,
meets
I hate
don't
that.
work, you guys can mirror, but I don't like mirroring. I don't like the loop-de-loop and pull where you guys are just walking around the mid left and right.
Yeah, that's more common of what
Yeah,
what
those are like
happens.
those are like whoever's not fast enough just loses. Imagine if you just meet instead and double bomb them in a corner and kill them all. Because teams won't always be ready for the meet as well. Like if a team's not ready for you to get aggressive and double bomb them, and because they're gonna be like, because they're gonna see you here and they're gonna be like, I don't know what side they're going. I'm going right, and then you're like, all right, we'll play you and we'll fight you here and we'll win, and our double bomb will be better.
if most teams end up going their own right as in our left, can you describe again like how we're trying to work that? Just like the high ground
So demo
areas?
comes this way. He wants to try and shoot this guy backwards so that way your soldier can jump up here.
But so it's not as much of a double bomb initiation. It's more of a high ground
No,
initiation.
it's not, because you can't. It's like too far. You know what I mean? There's too much open space for them to like kite your double bomb. The demo's too far. It's too much space to walk up all the way. I don't think it's good. You guys can try and double bomb it, but I prefer to do like one soldier takes height here, another soldier takes height here, and you guys rain hell on them. And then like if you guys both jump up here and don't even spam any rockets, and you guys are both like, ooh, they're kind of in a bad spot, both of you should just do this. Because these are good spots to bomb off of. Because if you stay up, especially this guy, if you stay up here for more than 5 seconds, that demo's gonna roll you. So you got to make the decision of like, I'm gonna spam like rockets at these guys and like destroy them because they're trying to meet us, or like I'm going to C-tap very high and land on these players.
Cortex.
I know it's hard because you got to like think about it, but like that's how your positioning should be. And then again, if those soldiers aren't like causing you guys too many problems and their double bomb isn't like as good as yours, then this scout running under the point, supporting that guy up there, is like really fucking strong.
Right.
Yeah, does that make sense? I know that left's a little more difficult, but I think right's pretty straightforward.
So if you called right and they meet you, you just double bomb.
Yep,
Walk
you
away.
double bomb. Yep, you kind of just rip it. You want them to like get up here, like you want them to get like up to this area here, and like start to try and cross, and then you rip it. But like your demo should just be, or your pocket scout should be calling that, because pocket scout should be like here. He can see everything as well. He's just gonna be slower to the mid than the demo to call the initial meet.
Calling the timing of our bomb or just which way they're going?
Your bomb, your bomb. You won't be there early enough to call which way they're going. The demo will, but you can call the bomb as pocket scout. 'Cause you'll
So
be
I
here.
I should hold off on calling what side I go until I see what their demo's doing. Like if he's going
Yep.
left, I should go and meet them on the okay.
Yep, you don't wanna do any back and forth like both go like they go left, you go right, and you guys just mirror and loop. Those
Right.
mids are stupid.
Those
You wanna
they
try
take
and
forever and yeah,
it's just like it's like
it's a slow
a
burn.
Mickey Mouse mid, bro. I don't know. It's like someone gets picked off by accident and then it just you're on the opposite side of their mid.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just have to like run away behind them. There's nowhere to leave.
I know I hate
Because
getting
at least
caught.
with this, if you meet, you can leave Valley. Like if the double bomb goes bad, you guys could just leave Valley. Or like if the double bomb goes bad here, your medic can usually like depending on how far up, you could even leave like cafe or leave choke.
Mm-hmm.
Like these mirror mids, you're like all the way over here.
That's a good
Like,
point.
you're,
That's a good point.
Yeah, you end yeah,
like you're
You're
never leaving. These are like commit mids.
winning or you're
So
dying.
right.
so it's like also that you're not planning on losing the mid, but I'm just saying like you have options. So this is a good bomb too. This is the soapy bomb. I hit it
Soapy.
fucking perfectly.
Ooh.
That shit's high and far.
But
Yeah, I mean, let's start talking about other shit now. I'm pretty confident with the rest of the map, like very confident. When you win mid, pushing second, even Ubers. Kind of like process. You can take flank scout, you can take both scouts, and demo and medic, and come valley. Spam these guys. Have your roamer like spam cafe to make them look at it. Have your pocket just like hold choke. He can like spam too. You can like shoot this shit. And then like you guys can try and run a scout in bottom right if you want to. You know what? Fuck that pocket being choke. Just sit your roamer in choke. Bring your pocket here. Have him do this. And then you guys can run your flank scout in behind
It's
if
just
you
a
guys want to
stat.
do that. Yeah,
Yeah.
as a stack. It makes you take a 1v1. Pulls them behind. Because like if for example for like best case scenario, this guy gets behind the scout that is holding here, that is supposed to hold here, leaves to fight this guy. That your guy fights, wins the 1v1. They're all turning around for that guy now. They're worried about him.
You get the heads turning, yeah.
Yeah, your roamer is able to get through cafe fucking scot free. Like the moment that guy wins that 1v1, you guys should all be like, all right, this is free to pressure. That roamer should be through here spamming plat. Like trying to force them off it onto the floor. You guys that are in Valley can either leave after he gets in behind and go choke. That's what I would prefer. You know, like in process when I taught you to go IT and like flip the guy behind and then rotate back through choke,
Mm-hmm.
like that.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So that's the first. That's like one thing you can do. You don't always have to do that. You can pressure Valley with the same exact classes that I gave you. And your roamer can come cafe. And fuck. Which is the bomb our roamer does usually a lot of the time. Is like he hits it better than that, but yeah, like that.
Ooh.
That's the bomb. And then you can try and land on the medic that way. You can do the main bomb, and you can bomb through choke, which sometimes works.
Oh,
If
that's
you
my
want to
favorite.
if you want to be lame, you can do the sticky on the medic. You know what I'm talking about?
That's what I
You can
always
just
try
try
to
and
do.
sticky that guy. You can
And
just
then
like
you
shoot
send
your
Yeah,
them
yeah,
sticky
yeah.
and just dead him and him like 110 and then do your sack. It's kind of cringe, but you can do it.
I told you guys it was cringe.
It's kind of cringe, but it's like it's like sometimes it works. It's worked on me before. Sometimes Logan hits you with that 40 damage sticky and then it's just over.
And then the soldier's on you.
Yeah, soldier's just
It's like,
instantly on you. Another thing I like to do is to play to kill the demo. If you see that that demo is playing here, kill that motherfucker. You literally,
he'll be isolated.
you take your pocket and you do this jump. Don't do that. You might die. But do that jump, try and land on top, practice it. Fucking hit that guy right here so that way you juggle him so he can't leave and have your roamer do the same bomb I talked about. And crunch that guy.
Okay.
Because that guy will be hitting him from there and you'll be hitting him from here. And then he should like die. Even if you trade demo soldier, you guys can like after you kill the demo, cafe should be like super free. Because like there's not going to be stickies here. So you guys could start a dry fight through cafe. Like you could bring scout, soldier, or you could bring scout, demo, medic here. Start muscling your way through here. Your pocket can do the same bomb and land up here. There's no demo to sticky him off the rim now. So you guys can like start spamming them flat, force a trade maybe. You know, am I making sense?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's kind of how you break evens. Just a couple ideas. 30 ad. Push valley and pop through. Push choke. Double sticky, pop through. And run. If you want to be a crazy person, you can pop through choke, double sticky, and land here. And then your heals will catch up to you, and you guys can try and catch something in lobby. Just because usually run it like landing shutter, you'll die. So, like landing like to the right and then having them just run through choke and like trying to get like a pick on the flank or pick here.
Mhm.
Obviously, if they're plat, yeah, obviously if you're plat, like no good team should get caught by 30 ad. You should use the Uber to take the point and then leapfrog. But if they're bad, like if for example, before you take your 30 ad push, your roamer should always be here spotting where they're at, or someone should, whether it's at choke or here, and be like, oh, it's 30 ad, they're on plat, let's pop through choke. And then you guys pop through, your medic scout run this way, your demo lands on like bats, and then hopefully he can get clicked in time. Is like pretty good. But again, you just need to spot where they're at before you use your Uber. Always will say that. Never pop through blind. Unless like you have to. But you should always be able to get a spot. 60 ad, the easiest place to dry push is cafe. Usually how you do it is you just take a soldier, you jump that guy through, no stickies, you jump that guy through, no stickies, and then you just try and walk. Usually they should be pretty far back on bats. If they're not on bats, obviously you just pop into them and kill them. Sniper's kind of bad on this map, so I don't really have to talk about that too much. If he's bad, if you come wide cafe here, there's like only one spot he's gonna kill you. So if that guy's getting pressured, you know, like for example, if there's a sniper, you know, your roamer should be valley. I fucked it up because I hit that, but that guy should be getting landed on like that. And then obviously when that guy does that, you cross cafe. But normally there's not going to be a sniper. Your soldier just clears, soldier clears. If there's a guy that's going to stack into you, you know, you have this wall to hide behind, you have this pack to grab, you can surf over the wall to choke. There's a bunch of shit. So if you're gonna dry push second, always go cafe. You can do choke too. Like if they're bats or if they're like shutter, for example, like coming here is good and then hugging left. If essentially you end in the same place, you just like if they're all spamming cafe, or if they have stickies cafe, you can just come choke and go left here. If you guys have been like dying to trap or something. Dry pushing valley isn't really real.
Could I ask something about the cafe push really quick? Or actually,
Yeah,
more general.
yeah.
You were saying like you have your soldier get through first and look for stickies. Is that pretty universal for pushing through?
Yeah.
Like, would you do that with your soldier in almost every little dry shove?
Yeah, like, but I'm kind of I'm definitely a man of that. Listen, I've been playing a lot of Pocket recently, and like I didn't do that shit, and my Pocket Scout was like eating my ass. So I think that is a normal thing that soldiers do at all levels, is like clear this shit, clear that,
You can get
clear
through
that,
the fastest.
and he's also 300, so he's not always gonna die to a trap.
Right.
Yeah, like I always like as you're walking through these chokes, you should always be thinking like, all right, we're gonna dry push, we're gonna walk through a choke, heal my soldier, because that guy's gonna get through first. Holding second, unless anyone's got anything else.
No, I just want to know if that's something to like work
Yeah,
towards.
holding second. I'm gonna go over this quickly because I really want to talk about last. Oh, can you guys see this?
Yes.
Yeah, we can see your Steam overlay.
This is the secret invite chat.
Ooh.
People need scrims. Fuck that.
Hmm.
You come here, you play plat. Your demo should play like on the stairs. That like here is bad. You will die. Have your soldier play here.
I've seen some demos run there when they're trying to like just throw stickies at choke or whoever trading with their demo or
Yeah.
something like that.
If they're down one, then absolutely do that. But if they're up 6 and they're gonna sack, like I would play your life.
Right.
Like I would like play right here and like watch your stickies above that, and like maybe trap there, or like
That's
trap
that's
valley.
one of my favorite traps is on the lighthouse and right there where you're aiming.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
always catches people.
okay, good. Yeah, those are good traps. Meta can kind of play here. If they go valley, like if they take heals valley, you know, like for that play that I was talking about, like getting a scout behind, or if they just want to do a soldier high bomb through valley. Medic, you can play here. That's the only time I'll permit this. You can play here on point. It's kind of good. Your demo can kind of play here and like shoot stickies at them, and you can be here healing that guy. Your pocket holds cafe. You know, like goalie watch when they go big door and you rotate heals. I don't know if you guys do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like it's the same thought process. Like you bring the demo over to the door and you shove the door with the demo, and then your heals come too. So just communicate that. And if they're choke, you can just like stay where you're at normally and play here. If you're on disad, play bats. So like demo can be shutter with like stickies above this, like spamming shit, or like forward, doesn't matter. And then just leave right lobby. Your soldier should be here. Scout should be here building with the medic. Your roamer, he could be funny and like be here.
It's a
Always
funny
fun,
spot.
always funny. Be here. No, he could be here. Because you want to force them when they walk in. If you're second, it's spam force isn't really real right now. We'll go over that one day.
So it's not real.
Spam force is like kind of hard on this map.
Yeah, it's such a like every point's like really open. It's really hard to.
Because
Make
like
it
you
good.
have to play bats or you'll get you'll get demo jumped and die. But if you play bats, how the fuck are you supposed to spam cafe? So it's like I'll double bomb, or I'll bomb. I mean, or like I'll hide in a corner and like do that. You can try and spam. Like if they go choke, spam forcing is doable from here, and especially if they go valley, spam force is doable from here. But cafe is a little less good. But yeah, again, if you don't play here, you can't. You'll just get Ubered on. So, you know, if they just pop through choke or pop through valley or pop through wherever, just leave into lobby. Let's talk about holding last, unless we have to talk about holding second.
No.
Okay, so holding last. We do this. We sometimes do this 2 different ways. Sometimes the soldier and demo will play top left,
Yeah, where are you
and then
taking?
it depends on the team. So sometimes the soldier and the demo and the scout and the medic will play top left. We'll play a sentry right here on point, and then our roamer will play on the right. If their team is pressuring right a lot, like significantly, the roamer and the demo will switch, and we will play 2 soldiers up here. And when we call their right, one of them will jump over, and we will perma play our demo with stickies on the door on right. So that way they can't spam the gun.
Perma play?
Yes.
Does
If
the
the team is
medic
pressuring
too?
right significantly. No, medic does not switch.
Then the demo's just gonna get walked at though.
Not if there's a level 3 sentry here.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean,
The
once
gun's
you're out of
protecting
ammo
him,
though.
it's protecting the gun. You should have stickies right here and right
okay,
here.
wait. I guess you're gonna have your scout too.
Yeah. Yeah, you'll have your NG and then your scout, and then like as soon as you call that, like as soon as this demo spots that they're coming right, a soldier should rotate.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying about like a guy running at him. I know it's like having a demo without a beam is always scary, but like in this instance with like a dispenser here and a level 3 gun and stickies right here and right here, that guy should never get walked at. And if they do start walking, a soldier will instantly bomb over to help, and heals rotate too. And then you leave pocket and flank scout or pocket scout like on the left here to like hold that door. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's how we play it. You can play it where demo just stays here and your pocket stays here. You build a gun here, or you don't have to build a gun. You don't have to, but I highly recommend you build a gun there, and then your soldier plays here, and then when the heals come, your demo can come and start shooting with the medic. If you want to do that, and just you switch the soldier and the demo, whatever you guys prefer. I'm not gonna say that like one is better than the other, just because we've kind of been theory crafting the demo staying over here, because it's like kept our gun up and their sacks are terrible. That's why we've kind of been doing it. So yeah, that's and then so like if you're at disat, well, so if they have a sniper, by the way, drop off and your medic plays here. It's like process, you know what I'm talking about?
Seems
Yep.
like a lot of this map is process.
You know what? It's funny you said that because it is. Medic plays here, pocket plays here, or here. He can just get beamed if he plays there. Pocket scout can also play around here. Demo, since your medic is here, your demo can kind of hover around wherever he wants to, wherever he needs to be. If he wants to continue playing, like, over here, top left, but, like, he doesn't want to get headshots, so, like, I would just pick a door to sticky and play, like, behind the point and just, like, shoot this door or something. Because, like, in process, you, like, just stay 3, but you kind of hide behind the point and keep it sticky and, like, peek a little bit, and, like, because they have a sniper, you know what I'm talking about? So, like, you just kind of have to, like, pick a spot. And then, like, obviously you have a gun here, and then your roamer plays here. And then medic kind of just stays right here.
Cool.
It's kind of scary because it's so big. It's kind of hard to beam people, especially because, like, you're scared of, like, that guy headshotting you. If he gets kind of deep. But you kind of just have to trust that your roamer is going to, like, be able to spam that guy, or, like, call that guy, and then you can hit the S key. But yeah, sniper's kind of cringe. If they run it, they run it. And also, I want to bring this up. If they run a sniper and they get a pick, depending on what side they're on, do not be afraid to take a trade with a class. Trading into a sniper on last is not bad. A lot of invite teams are doing it now. Like Process, for example, you bring that sniper lobby, you're doing that hold where you're like sitting there and you're like bunkered up behind the, like in front of the point. A lot of times, soldiers have just been getting a beam, jumping in a lobby, and fighting those people with Uber and taking a trade and then like maybe killing the sniper and then leaving with the Uber and then resetting the fight back to evens.
Mm-hmm.
So that's an option too. I don't really know how I would do it on this map. I haven't really thought about it yet, but again, this map is kind of like process, so just want to put that idea in your head. I think it's always good. There's a world where you run your beam and your soldier this way, and then you take a trade in lobby here, but
Which world is that?
it's some parallel world
Mm,
where all my thoughts work. I really wanted to talk about pushing last because I think it's hard. Um, any questions about holding last? I think that's like the pretty good hold.
Makes sense. Seems like it's a lot on our demo to like rotate
This,
in our roam around.
yeah, it is. A lot of this map was on your demo, unfortunately. Um, so pushing last, stay out of lobby until you have Uber. Once you have Uber, take it. Usually we take lobby from bottom right. We don't go from shutter or bats. It's just kind of bad. That's a little thing, but it helps. So we usually take it from bottom right and take lobby this way. Clear stickies here, clear stickies here, clear stickies here. If you have like Uber ad, um, all three doors are good to push through. It's about how where your Uber ends and what you kill. I actually really think all doors are good. I can't say that for every last. Top right's obviously the most clear one. So you take demo scout, demo bombs, kills the gun that's on the right or on the point or wherever it is, lands here. Um, soldier, pocket soldier, I want you to trail these Ubers. Don't get flashed. Literally sit here with your 300, and as soon as you see that gun goes down, jump in. I want you to play right here and stuff the spawn door.
He's not here.
And then,
While we're
okay,
stalling.
well, let him know that he's going to trail Ubers and stuff the spawn door. Your scout and demo are going to cross. And depending on, so some teams go into spawn and rotate through spawn and come back out through the spawn door on the right. You know what I'm talking about?
hmm
Some teams will play here and just walk and cross behind the point and then like come deep here. Regardless of what they do, you're gonna want to bring your Uber and cross this way. And if they're in this corner here, shoot them with the last second of your Uber. And if they're trying to get out of spawn, your soldier should do his absolute darndest to get through this door and land with you and help your demo shoot these guys here. If they try and go back out, there's another soldier here, and then your flank scout should be capping. So if they go into spawn, it should just be a death trap.
Right. We want
If
to
you
force
have
them
time
into the corner.
soldier, real quick, if you have time soldier, when you jump to get to the spawn door, shoot one rocket on the point to clear stickies. And then you can start like stuffing the spawn door. If for some reason your Uber was stuffed and you're not able to like cross immediately, like for example, this gun takes too long to die, you get forced early, you get juggled by a pyro, something like that, and you're stuck on the right, stay here, hold the spawn door, let them come out left, and then be like, all right, 3, 2, 1, collapse. And then you guys walk forward and shove them into this corner and kill them. This
Right.
guy should try and get out of this door. Because realistically, you guys should always be getting a pick with your Uber. So if it's 6v6 and you're stuck you're on the right here and you weren't able to cross and they're getting out and they're establishing, leaving is not a bad idea. Because like if you get stuffed and you can't because the whole point is either you lock them in spawn or you kill them all on the left. You know what I'm talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. So, and usually your roamer can do two things. Your roamer can come dungeon. This is good too. Like this is good too. The roamer can come dungeon. Do this to help the demo. Your roamer, it just depends because if there's a soldier hard playing this door trying to stuff you, then make sure you call for your flank scout to come here with you and you guys fight this guy together. Because as soon as this guy dies, it is just free reign for you to destroy their team if they walk up this side. And if they're in spawn, you're just going to help your demo.
So
But it's about speed though. It's really about speed. You got to be able to cross.
I feel like on this
Questions?
Uber, Shanker, it'll be really important for you to call like what you're shooting at, so Cortex knows if he
Yep.
needs to send it.
Yeah. You guys can also, if for example they are just like they have like a gun on left and they're holding left and shit, you can always Uber through left, and then just do the same principles. You Uber through left, you force them to go into spawn or go to right. You cross behind, always behind point, never in front of point. You cross behind point into them, into this corner. Your soldier trails the Uber, lands here, shoves this door when they walk through. I do want to say as well, if you see there's like 5 people over there, and you see that the collapse is happening, it's never a bad idea to go join in on that.
Mm-hmm.
If you count like 5, or if you like see like a lot of players, because you're not like, it's funny if this guy walks the spawn door and you two rocket him while your whole team's fighting, but the collapse has to be good. So it's a lot on your soldier to make that distinction. Um, so, but yeah, same thing. You just have the pocket trail the Uber. Um, Funny enough, if your team goes left, you can actually still come here and do this bomb from dungeon as the roamer. Because it still lands you over here in this corner where they're going to be. But yeah, coming top right's good too. You can do the... I fucked it up, but you can do that jump and get through and help. And your flank scout can come through here too. Your flank scout can even trail on left to get on point if they want to. You can even send 5 through the left door. And you can like shoot a rocket and play point. And then it's just on your roamer to like wait here and listen and be like, all right, we're crossing. All right, they're on right. All right, we need to collapse now. And then it's like, we're in.
I know we don't have much time, but could you briefly talk about what the defending team is trying to do in that situation? Like, after we rotate, not through spawn ideally, but behind point, like, what is our
So
best chance of winning that?
So they are either trying to get Uber in time, depending on how much ad there is. Like if it's a 30 ad Uber and you guys are doing that, you guys have to go for medic. You probably can't cap.
Mm-hmm.
But if it's like 50, then you can try and cap. And what they're trying to do basically is they're just trying to. I mean, it's pretty scuffed when you have like 50 ad, but the point is that they're trying to make you waste your Uber, consolidate on the right, like, and then be able to like you're relying on this roamer to stuff whoever's coming this way and kill him and win his 1v1, so that way they can't collapse on you here. And then you're relying on like your sentry or the heavy that comes out of spawn or whoever to like stuff this demo, and the other people walking, and like hopefully your gun takes enough time off of it, and like, but I'm saying hopefully a lot, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It's never like this last is impossible to push because nobody like pushes it correctly. It's not necessarily that everybody's holding it so well. It's that everybody's collapse is like bad. Um so that's how I feel about it, at least.
It makes sense.
Yeah, so that's my like sunshine review, I guess. Oh, this is important. Uh if you guys are pushing last and it's even and you guys like do a double sack, by the way, if you're gonna double sack, just double run it through either door. Double run it top right, get in with the scout soldier. You can double run it through dungeon and do the same bomb I did before. You guys can fucking run it through left. But
Mm.
whatever door they go, just spam the opposite one as the demo soldier. Um, when you guys hold this, so if you use double sack or single sack and you guys are down, like 2, we hold Valley. The demo plays here. It was kind of weird. The demo plays here, puts Sticky's bats in here. Your scout. Okay, your scout plays like here. Actually, no, your pocket plays here, and then your scout plays here, and medic plays Valley. You can play here, but when they start pushing, you can play Valley. You get a good deep spot on dungeon, so you know if something goes dungeon. You get a deep spot on all of lobby. You know, they're gonna
Mhm.
start pushing. If they try to come bottom right, you spam them really hard. You have Uber, obviously. It's even Uber situation. You stuff them here. If they go Shutter, your demo has stickies above it and is spamming the shit out of them. If they go Bats, the same situation. And if they really bust through Shutter and they're trying to get through and they like lose one and they're having a hard time, you can always pressure a back cap with your combo.
Right.
This hold is so hard to break.
Sounds like Dungeon would be their best bet with like a
Yeah,
scout
but
and
it's
soldier.
hard because like the soldier spots it so early.
Right.
So you're so ready for it. The best bet you can do is to literally just have like good like coordination on killing this soldier here.
Yeah.
That's usually how you break it.
But they can always
Um,
just force into you if you have that many people.
Yeah, they can always just take a trade into you. So it's like about having good focus fire, forcing the Uber, and then backing up.
Mm.
But yeah, so that's how we hold it. If you're curious, it's just if you hold plat 4v6, they can get through bottom right so easy. So you have to commit more resources to it.
All right, I think we have to get to our scrim, but
Okay,
that was
have
very
fun.
helpful.
Yeah, did that help? I don't know if it helped. That's probably like I have like a tier list for like my maps, and this is probably one of my weaker maps.
Well, we haven't played it, so I mean, it
Yeah,
sounds
well,
helpful, and we'll try it.
let
But
me know.
we'll see.
Yeah, let me know how it goes. We can talk about other mids another day if you want to, because I do have a couple other ones. But the meat mids they usually work the best.
Yeah, I mean, given each week this season, it seems like we only really have time to perfect like a single good strat.
Right. Yeah. So I'm
So
just trying to go with like the easiest, most effective one.
yeah.
All right. Well, we'll talk later. Have fun, guys.
All right.
Thank you so
very
much, Pablo.
Yep.